Today's collectible spot, we are having a look at the Gentle Giant Limited Star Wars Luke Skywalker Snowspeeder Pilot Deluxe Mini Bust. Not only are you getting a highly detailed bust of Luke Skywalker, but he also includes interchangeable arms. It's going to be interesting to see. I'm not sure how the arms are going to play into it, but I noticed that the one arm has a blaster, so maybe the other arm will have perhaps a lightsaber. Luke does come packaged in this black box, and it comes to us again from the folks over at Gentle Giant Limited. If we spin around the back of the box, some nice artwork from Empire Strikes Back. The read-up says, at the Battle of Hoth, Luke Skywalker fought bravely against the Empire in an effort to buy time for his fellow rebels to make their escape. After Snowspeeder was shot down by an AT-AT Walker, or AT-AT Walker, he continued the fight on foot, taking down one of the metal behemoths with only his lightsaber, a grappling hook, and a plasma grenade before making his own retreat. From the screen to your shelf, Gentle Giant Limited is proud to bring you this exciting deluxe piece featuring two sets of interchangeable arms, one pair wielding a grappling hook launcher and the other wielding a blaster. This dynamic bust will fit perfectly in any fan's collection. Digitally sculpted and hand-painted by the master artisans at Gentle Giant Limited, each limited edition bust comes individually numbered and includes a matching certificate of authenticity. What I am going to do is take a break. I'm going to get this opened up, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Gentle Giant Limited Star Wars Luke Skywalker Snowspeeder Pilot Deluxe Mini Bust. There's more anyway, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. The contents, when you get Luke Skywalker out of packaging, you'll get yourself two cards. One being the Premium Guild exclusive Star Wars Luke Skywalker Snowspeeder Pilot. Just showing you that it comes with interchangeable arms. For more information, you can go to www.gentlegiantlimited.com. You also get yourself a certificate of authenticity showing you the bust, what it will look like with arms. It says Deluxe Mini Bust on the front, on the back. Limited edition number of, this is 579 of 1,500 pieces. You of course get your main bust, your main Luke bust, and then you get yourself two interchangeable arms. Now each arm is separate or distinct from one another. One arm is the grapple hook. Now you'll notice the grapple hook has one full arm, and then the other arm is a separate piece. Or the extra hand is a separate piece. You also get yourself a arm with blaster. You'll get yourself a full arm complete with hand, and then you'll get an arm that has no hand on the end. Now this hand, or this arm, is to go with the grapple gun. Luckily the peg is very large on the arm socket, the arm piece, so to fit it in the socket is extremely easy. You're just going to basically just snap it into place. It is magnetized too, so it's, well, it will fall off, but it's got a pretty secure magnetized grip to it. And then from there, you're just going to take the other arm, pop it into place, and immediately when you pop it into place, it will line itself up. I can actually feel the magnet right now. When you pop it into place, it will basically connect right to that arm. It's still a free-floating piece, but the two work very well together, and you got a completed look with Luke and the grapple gun. That is an awesome, awesome looking way to display it. Or one better, if you prefer also to have the blaster. Again, changing is extremely easy. It's all magnetized. You're just going to take that arm and take that to the side. Take the other arm, put that to the side. You're going to take the arm with blaster. That'll peg into place. And you can take the regular arm, magnetized again, and just peg that into place. The other accessory you get is Luke's Trusty lightsaber, and that sits just in Luke's hand. You can do it with or without the lightsaber if you so wish. If you prefer just to have Luke without the lightsaber, you could certainly do that, and it still shows well. Not to say you have to have it necessarily with the lightsaber. It can display still perfectly without it. I might actually, if anything, display him with the lightsaber. It just makes sense, you know. And it doesn't seem like the lightsaber itself is magnetized. So to accomplish that, you kind of have to just wedge it into his hand. And if you get it in the right position, like so, and probably the best thing I find is take the lightsaber first and put it into his hand, like there. And you pretty much want to get like the buttons on the lightsaber wedged into his hand. And you can see like there's a little indentation where those buttons will sit against the fingertips, and it doesn't go anywhere. And then you can just peg it into place, just like so. Let's get the lightsaber. There we go, just like that. So that's probably how I'm going to have it displayed. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous looking piece. Empire Strikes Back is still one of my favorite sci-fi movies, so this Luke is just a phenomenal looking piece. For the sake of the lightsaber possibly falling out, I'm just going to take the lightsaber off now, and let's have a look at some of the details on Luke. Pleasantly surprised to find that the visor right around his face area is a separate piece, but it's a see-through plastic. Likeness to Mark Hamill, I would say it's there. The details and the paint especially is what makes this piece stand out. When you get to like the helmet area, all the little markings, the rebellion symbols and all the little markings on the sides, it really draws this piece out. The orange also really brings this piece out too. On the underside, we'll just flip the piece over. You got Gentle Giant Limited Star Wars Luke Skywalker Snowspeeder Pilot Deluxe Mini Bust. Again, 579 of 1,500 pieces. It's got some good weight to it, and I would say, like, when we looked at the Daryl Dixon Walking Dead bust, it's got about the same weight as the Luke here. It's a good weighted piece. Paint, though, is really nice, and I especially like right around the creases and crevices of the suit. They've got a darker orange wash in there just to bring those folds and wrinkles out into the forefront. That's really a nice touch. Certainly, again, depending on how you want to have them displayed, you can display them with the blaster, or, again, popping these off very, very easily by magnets. Taking the alternate blaster, that pegs into place, and the other arm, you've got Luke with his grapple. Either or, whether you have it with the blaster or you have it with the grapple gun, it's still a phenomenal looking piece. Today's collectible spot, we were having a look at the Gentle Giant Limited Star Wars Luke Skywalker Snowspeeder Pilot Deluxe Mini Bust. If you're a fan of Star Wars, especially now that the Force Awakens trailer has leaked, well, it hasn't so much leaked, it's been released. Everybody is very excited and in Star Wars mood. This is a perfect piece to have on display. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots heading your way, and certainly thanks for watching as you always do. I'll see you next time.